Well, last question. My name is Jeff Leach. I'm from the City of Melbourne, North Melbourne in particular. And I'd just like to give a little bit of background. And I want to have a go at Matthew Guy, who's been seen lionised by David Davis in this point. The City of Melbourne started out with an initial position of zero neighbourhood residential zone. None. Now, out here in the eastern suburbs, which I grew up in, initial positions were 80%, 90%. We wish. Now, through some councillors and resident action, we wound up with a proposal that I think was about 12% of our formerly residential 1 zones to become neighbourhood residential zone. Matthew Guy, days before the former Liberal government went out, or in the caretaker mode, refused even that. The only bit that was approved by Matthew Guy was a little sliver down in South Yarra. None for Carlton, none for North Melbourne, none for West Melbourne, none for Kensington, none for Parkville. Can you explain why he made that decision? And if you become Planning Minister, will you fix it?
I obviously can't answer the detailed decision making at the time. I wasn't the Planning Minister, and I don't pretend to be. But let me just say that I think the neighbourhood residential zones were incomplete, and Matthew was very clear that more would have to be done, and there's a number of municipalities that were not completed in terms of neighbourhood residential zone. And I think it's also true to say that there's a number of small anomalies that come to light with any large movement of this type that need to be dealt with. So I think there's two sides to this. In terms of your specifics, I'm very happy to sit down with you and listen to your local challenge and the local issues in your area.
There was no small anomaly.
No. I'm making the point that there are two distinct aspects. He was very clear that the neighbourhood residential zone process was not complete, and that in fact a number of other municipalities would need neighbourhood residential zones, and he was very clear on that. And there are also I'm not in any way diminishing the complexity of the process of those zones. And what you're actually facing now is an unwinding of zones across the city, and that makes it very hard to get new zones added. I think there is a case in some areas for that process to be finished.